is not a foundation program. It receives no foundation money. And so it's actually at the club and the district level that we're supporting this program. And that's something that's important, I know, to those of us on the stage, and I just wanted to specifically thank you. On the district committee, everybody from Stephanie, our district chair, to Kent, who somebody said they weren't sure what his role was. He's got a lot of them, but he is my assistant inbound coordinator for the last couple of years. And David and Debbie Oliver, who have stepped up to start the Rotex program. Chris Rice, who spent years working to make our district program, as he said, one of the finest in the country. And of course, to all of the Rotary volunteers, whether you're a host family or just someone who got involved in your students' exchange here, either your inbounds or you helped to recruit and interview outbounds. You've shown your support to these students and to our program, and I just want to thank you. I know Kit was introduced earlier. I can't remember where Kit is.
Right here.
Kit.
But in addition to being our inbound coordinator for 2009, 2010, she has stepped up to the plate and particularly helped me in a year that I haven't been able to spend as much time as I would have liked with the committee in organizing some activities and also just trying to get herself quickly on board so that she's ready to take over, and she's going full speed when the next round of inbounds arrive. And so thank you, Kit. Stephanie mentioned this, but I just want to say, as I was listening to these stories, and as you listen to the stories that you're going to hear from our inbounds, these are incidents, and they're showing how our program is changing individual lives. But it's through changing those individual lives that we are changing the world, I believe, and meeting that goal of Rotary to foster international peace and understanding. And I'd say this may be one of the best programs, the GSE program, of course, in terms of helping us to meet that goal. Program has its challenges. We've talked about those. Those of you who've been around for a few years have heard probably enough about the challenges that you're tired of hearing about them. But we have to keep reminding you. These students that we're showing you, though, they're not the challenges. They are the successes, and they're a pleasure. And any of you who have taken time, had an opportunity to work with them, understand exactly what I mean. More than any other class that I've worked with, this group of inbounds seem to have come together as a single unit. I seldom see them paired off in corners, but they work together as a team, and I truly believe that they've made friendships amongst themselves that will last years, if not lifetimes. So what I'd like to do is take this opportunity to introduce these 10 students. That means I've got 20 names to pronounce. That doesn't seem like much compared to learning a new language, and yet I will probably still butcher them, and they'll still get to correct me. So I guess that's just an indication of what youth can do with language versus age. Clara Thies is from Belgium. She's hosted by the Camden Club, and she's going to say a few words and please welcome her.
Hi everybody. So I'm Clara Thies. I'm an exchange student from Belgium. I've been living in Camden, Missouri for 9 months now. I had the chance to travel around the United States, Nashville, San Antonio to New York, and I will go pretty soon to South Dakota and my West Coast trip. But every time, 3 words come to my mind. It's different, big, and amazing. I love it. Being an exchange student gives me the fever to travel, but also it makes me grown up. For example, after spending my first night in America in the Charlotte airport without speaking good English. I became more independent and more open-minded. I'm prepared to go through life experience now. This year was great, but the experience is not over. My last thing to say to you is thank you all of you, and thanks Rotary.
And Sunrise Beach Club was the host club for Celia Nocetti from Switzerland. So,
Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Celia Nocetti. I'm from Lucerne, Switzerland, and my host club is the Rotary Sunrise in Springfield. This year was my fastest and most amazing year in my life. I'm very glad that I got the opportunity to do this through Rotary. My favorite part of it was to meet all the people and to build up long and hopefully very deep friendship. Through this exchange, I also got a better understanding of family. Since I'm farther away from my family in Switzerland, I got closer to them in a different sense. I also got really close to my first host family. I felt like they accepted me like their own daughter, and I'm very thankful for this. I also want to say thanks to all the Rotarians that make this possible, and thank you for my amazing year.
My apologies to Springfield Sunrise. I said it was Sunrise Beach. Sunrise Beach, you should have gotten denunciated. Pedro Mora from Brazil was hosted by the Columbia South Club. Am I right? All right.
I'm Pedro Moura from Brazil. I've been living in Columbia, Missouri for about 9 months. And what to say about the Rotary Exchange program? I can tell now that it was one of the best choices I've ever made. When we come, we don't know anybody, we don't know the language, we don't know the culture, everything is new. And now, we go back home, carry a new language, new culture, great experience, families, friends who we will never forget. I'm glad I came here and I have this unique opportunity to do this program, travel around the US, like places in California, like San Diego, Los Angeles, go to Hollywood, see some movie stars like George Clooney, go to Las Vegas and be amazed with that city. Do things like play soccer for my high school, things that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. I want to thank you, Rotary, for everything during this year. I can tell we know many different companies around the world doing the same kind of program, but you guys are different. You guys are the best. You guys give us support and make us feel prepared to live this amazing year. So the only thing I can tell you is thank you very much for making me a better person, for making me prepare for life, for making me look at the world in a different way. So we're going back home in a couple weeks, a month, but I'm sure we're going carrying an amazing year, great experience, and friends forever. Thank you.
Seda Guler from Turkey is being hosted by the Jefferson City Breakfast and Jefferson City West Clubs, correct? Seda?
Hello everyone. I'm very glad to be here today. I would like to introduce myself to you first. I'm Seda Güler. I'm from Turkey. And I came here in August and will be leaving in July 5th. I've enjoyed my exchange here so much. I can't tell you how amazing this program